Greetings from Polymer Bazaar. Today, on October 3, 2023, we cordially welcome you to the latest edition of our daily video news, graciously sponsored by Samyak Enterprise, a renowned polymer trading company in Ahmedabad with over 2 decades of illustrious experience. Our present focus centers on the PE Global Bazaar, encapsulating the unfolding developments in the United States, Europe, and Asia during the inaugural week of October 2023. We are elated to announce the successful culmination of our VIP delegation's visit to Plast 23 Italy, wherein we engaged in profoundly fruitful business interactions with esteemed exhibitors. Additionally, we find ourselves actively engaged in discussions regarding the prospect of leading the subsequent delegation to other prominent international plastic exhibitions, contingent upon the conclusive confirmation from the organizers. Within the precincts of the United States, ethylene prices are meticulously assessed at 21.25 cents per pound FOB US Gulf. Notably, Dow Chemical, a venerable entity within the United States, has declared its intent to effectuate a price increment of $110 per metric ton for its PE grades throughout the course of October. This discernible augmentation is notably geared towards the Central American Bazaar, and its inception finds its roots in the multifaceted repercussions of supply disruptions arising from plant closures and the reigning economic milieu, all of which have been exerting a palpable influence upon the pricing dynamics pertaining to LDPE. Meanwhile, Nova Chemicals has duly invoked a force majeure clause in a formal proclamation that encompasses its PE portfolio, encompassing both the realms of HDPE and LDPE. The source of this proclamation lies in a contingency unforeseen, stemming from an unscheduled shutdown of the proximate Corunna cracker, a pivotal conduit for the procurement of ethylene feedstock that sustains the operations of the Moore and St. Clair production facilities. Pivoting our gaze towards Europe, we have recently celebrated the consummate success of an Indian importers delegation at Plast 23, which ushered us into substantive interactions with luminaries from the realms of polymer production and trade. At present, the European ethylene bazaar finds itself ensconced in a state of languor, catalyzed by a confluence of factors, primarily stemming from the constricted supply and the prevailing enervation in demand. Notwithstanding, the spot prices have steadfastly maintained their poise, though an impending trajectory may entail a descent in the days to come. In the precincts of the European bazaars, the pricing dynamics of PE during the nascent week of October 2023 have manifested a variegated tapestry, fundamentally underpinned by the nuanced fluctuations in demand patterns. The unfurling narrative of PE pricing has derived inspiration from a multitude of variables, encompassing the oscillations in the pricing paradigm of its essential feedstock, ethylene, alongside the undulating currents within the upstream crude oil arena. Furthermore, it is imbricated with the ebbs and flows of demand emanating from the downstream sectors, most notably the spheres of construction and packaging. The antecedent week bore witness to a discernible contraction in the prices of European LDPE, propelled by a somnolent demand trajectory and an abundance of stockpiles saturating the regional landscape. Noteworthy is the response of traders who, notwithstanding the uptick in the pricing of feedstock ethylene, opted to wield the lever of LDPE pricing in a downward trajectory, an intentional maneuver executed with a view to court the favor of patrons, given the tepid reception in the bazaar. Our voyage now transitions to the panorama of the Asian bazaar. We humbly beseech you to duly endorse our platform by bestowing your likes, shares, and subscriptions upon Polymer Bazaar, thereby empowering us to furnish you with a consistent stream of polymer price updates. For instantaneous access to open bazaar prices and live news bulletins via WhatsApp, kindly dispatch the message LLDPE to +91 937 462 4365. We are gratified to proffer an AI-powered chatbot, ensuring the delivery of real-time updates, all accomplished within a brisk time span of 5 seconds. Across the expanse of China, the processing sector presently stands in obeisance to a week-long sojourn, aptly titled the Mid-Autumn Festival Holiday, an itinerary that unfurled its sails on September 29, destined to culminate on October 6, 2023. Prior to the embarkation upon this transient hiatus, converters underwent a systematic process of replenishment. Regrettably, The prevailing sentiment amongst market participants does not veer towards an overtly optimistic perspective concerning the post-holiday landscape of demand. Within the broader ambit of Asia, the price trajectory of ethylene monomer ascends in an inexorable ascent, with CFR Northeast Asia registering at $895 per metric ton, whilst Southeast Asia stakes its claim at $875 per metric ton. With our bearings now directed towards the domain of polyethylene, let us explore the pricing dynamics that enshroud the assorted Asian precincts. It merits mention that all forthcoming offers herein are denominated in US dollars per metric ton. In the Far East Asian sphere, the pricing hierarchy unfolds with HDPE injection commanding a valuation of $950, followed closely by LL film at $970, and LD general purpose at $1,020. Within the bounds of Southeast Asia, HDPE injection fetches a valuation of $980, film establishes itself at $1,050, blow surmounts at $1,030, LL film attains a footing at $1,020, whilst LDPE general purpose stakes its claim at $1,060. In the precincts of South Asia, HM film commands a price tag of $1,050, LL film establishes its presence at $1,000, high flow aspires to an echelon of $1,080, and LD general purpose assumes a pricing configuration of $1,040. In the Indian bazaar, the overseas offers CIF and Havashiva have undergone a discernible contraction in comparison to the antecedent week. Notably, Oriental Energy from China has promulgated its quotation for HDPE PE 100 natural at $1,130 per metric ton for shipments destined for October 2023. On account of the unrelenting downtrend in demand juxtaposed against the global price references, Indian polymer producers undertook a judicious reduction in the pricing paradigms of HDPE and LLDPE. In a corollary move, there was a measured escalation in the pricing of select LDPE grades, an adjustment duly effected commencing from October 1, 2023. Our profound gratitude is extended to you for gracing Polymer Bazaar with your presence. We earnestly solicit your patronage in the form of likes, shares, and subscriptions, with a view towards endowing us with the privilege to continue serving you with invaluable polymer price insights. We kindly invite you to rendezvous with us tomorrow, on Wednesday, as we proffer our weekly PVC report, accompanied by an insightful analysis of forthcoming trends. Your viewership constitutes the bedrock of our mission, and for that, we are profoundly appreciative. We wish you a splendid day ahead.